down, but they fucking turned around. So hats off to you, Hello Games.
Hell yeah.
We can say hello again. All right. First, I want to ask Chad a question. And this is a question that I asked on Twitter Friday night. I was quite inebriated, and I had an epiphany while I was bowling strikes, like it was my job. My question to Twitter was, if you could take one retro game, and retro, I'm talking Super Nintendo, Sega, even Atari, nothing newer than the Nintendo 64 era. So like Nintendo 64, Saturn, Dreamcast, those are all okay and before. If you could pay $10 and add DLC to that game, what would it be? If you answer this question in chat, use the !answer command. So !answer, and then put your answer afterwards. We're going to go over all of these answers after we do the Q&A.
Can I answer it?
No.
Okay.
Of course you can. What's your answer?
I would love to have DLC. I don't know if you guys ever played like the NFL Blitz games back in the 90s.
Yes.
But like have it updated with like the modern rosters. The game's still the same. And the NFL won't allow it anymore because it was like the ultra violent, big hits and, whatever. But it'd be really cool to have NFL Blitz today with just the way it was, just with like the modern players. That'd be cool.
Maybe a little bit updated graphics, because those graphics were gnarly.
Sure. But I think that would be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah.
Speed, Wiener, what are your answers? And Weenie already kind of gave our answer on Twitter, but it was unwanted. So just like our hand in my ass.
In real life. I gave my answer in real life.
You were there that night?
Yeah, you butthole.
I thought that was the other one.
I would say like any Legend of Zelda game, really. I don't know which one, but just any.
Those games are long
like
enough.
Extra dungeons and stuff.
Yeah, just more stuff to do.
Or like more map, or like if they did like a Pokemon Silver where they added like an entirely new map. Well, not new, but they added the Kanto map. You basically, once you beat the first 8 badges in Silver, Gold, and one other one, you could play the original fucking map from Red and Blue, which that was fucking amazing. Okay.
It'd be cool if they went back and added, like, I know you don't give a shit about Street Fighter, but for those of you that play Street Fighter, like the classic Street Fighter, if they went back to the old Street Fighter games and added the modern characters to the old ones and gave them their own moves list, that would be cool as shit too. I like that.
Guys, imagine playing a video game for the first time ever, and your first opponent is somebody who's played Street Fighter borderline professionally for the last decade. I hate Street Fighter now because Jimmy brought it over on his Switch and whooped my ass. Not only that, but the Switch controller, not the best for street fighting games, but holy shit. It goes back to my analogy about blowjobs. First blowjob is terrible if it lasts for 12 hours, and you'll never want to have a blowjob ever again. That's how my experience with Street Fighter was.
Sorry.
My answer, I believe, on Twitter was like, if I could add another 3 worlds in Super Mario World, like if I could add another 3 areas beyond the Bowser's Castle, or add another 3 worlds onto Super Mario Brothers 3, I would pay $10 for that. Fucking easy. Easy. All right, now we're going to do the question and answer. So all of these questions that we're about to answer are ones that you guys have asked in chat during the duration of the show. So the very first question we have comes from Hypologist. Who would win in a motor scooter race?
Well, my name is Speed Demon, so I mean, I would win.
It's probably a fair answer, but I mean, if we all have the same scooter.
I got a gun. I'll just shoot your tires out.
Oh my God. Speed's throwing alligators like Road Rash style out of his little knapsack. God, all right. Well, I guess, yeah, your name is Speed Demon, so that one's easy peasy. And by the way, we are no longer taking any more questions. Thank you. This one comes from Llama Waffle. How long has each of you been streaming?
3.5 years.
I don't stream.
3 years.
I have been streaming for a total of 4 years. I streamed for a year. I took a year off, And then I came back, and my third consecutive year was actually at the end of July. So I've been on Twitch for 5, only streaming for 4. Next question from Greg. What game has scared you the most?
Alien Isolation.
Subnautica.
Subnautica. A game that's not supposed to scare you.
Yeah, right.
I would agree with Jimmy. And the same thing.
I can't finish it. Like I can't.
Oh,
I
that
can't
bad.
Defend yourself
It
till later on in the
physically
game.
makes me ill to play. Like I am so stressed out playing that game. After about an hour of playing at the point of the game I'm at, like I get like I feel like I'm about to have a panic attack, which is insane. You know, like I've been in Iraq, like I've been in combat, and I didn't feel the same way there about playing this game, man.
Oh my God.
I just feel this terror when I play this game. I can't explain it. I can't explain it, but I'm gonna try and finish it at some point.
Okay.
I think Alien was like my
myself.
third scariest game that I've played.
What was
But
the second one?
Well.
Soma.
Oh, Soma.
What's
And then the
one?
first is Subnautica. I don't know. I love scary games. I like jump scares. I can handle jump scares all day long. But being chased and having like is scarier than anything for me. And then Subnautica, it's just like you constantly have to be looking behind you to see if there's like a fucking giant sea beast coming for you. I got the worst nightmares. I would wake up trying to like collect things off the fucking seabed. Like I would wake up trying to pick up kelp and shit. Like it was too much for me.
Tell me
It's
how
too
scary your
scary.
nightmares were.
Shut up or I'll do that to you in real life.
Oh
Mm.
God. I would say that the scariest game I've ever played in its entirety is probably Outlast. It's probably the original Outlast. The most scared that I've ever been in a game at a single moment was playing The Forest in VR and Weenie grabbing me in the middle of the game. So it was nighttime. Kelnohe and I had to leave camp to go back to the airplane because I forgot to get my little sharing tray. And so we had to go back to the plane in pitch blackness. And I had just jumped off of the plane. Kelnohe walks away with the torch, and I'm in complete darkness. And at that exact moment, Weenie grabs me, and I scream at the top of my lungs. And I actually fell to my knees afterwards because I was so winded. That's the most scared that I've ever been, because VR is something else. VR is something the fuck else, and when you're all sitting around a campfire roasting fish, and it's pitch black, and you can't hear anything except and things are scurrying around you. It's terrifying. That game is terrifying in VR. But yeah, for sure, tie between Outlast in its entirety and The Forest VR. Hypologist asks, out of you 4,
His mic just went dead.
no, that was the end of the question. Oh, here it is. Who do you think is going to use a motor scooter later in life?
Me.
I also really want like a moped, like a
I
little
want one
Honda,
just for fun.
a little Honda
I can get
Ruckus
one
to
now.
scoot around town in. Absolutely.
I
Speed,
think
what
they
about
mean
you?
like when you're old, like who's gonna be fucked the most?
Oh, I need to hover around for the
Yeah.
zoo scooter. Oh,
I don't know. I mean,
I guess
you never
one
know.
would.
I'm really hoping that exercising for the rest of my life will hopefully keep me from that. If I can walk on my own until I die, that would be great. But that's not really up to me, is it? I mean,
My knees and hips are already fucked up, so I'm probably gonna need a scooter.
that was before we met.
It's from cheerleading.
Next question comes from Swag
is.
Drag. What if I told you that my nightmares aren't just nightmares? Next question comes from Swag Dragon. Have any of you played Firewatch? Yes.
Yeah.
Weenie, you've watched the entire thing, right?
Multiple times.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
That game
Speed.
was a gem. It was great.
Loved the game. Hated the ending.
Yep. That was probably one of the... That game is the closest you can get to using a roller coaster as a definition. It was quick. It was very emotional. And then it ends and you're sad.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly... That game is a literal roller coaster.
Yeah.
But I 100% recommend it. Like, you absolutely should play it. 100%.
For sure.
Art style is amazing. The story is great.
Yep.
It's calming, and then at some points it can get serious. It's really it's super nice.
The voice acting is spectacular. It is so fucking good. They did a really good job with it.
Oh my god, I'm looking at my friends list on Steam, and like half of my list is playing No Man's Sky right now.
Oh, are you dying inside?
I'm like, I just want to play some more.
Next question from Mr. Vansman. A distant relative passes, and you are the only... I thought this said you are the only retarded person. You are the only related person they could trace. You inherit $2.4 million. It is left with instructions to spend all of it on a certain charity. Nobody would know if you did or not. Nobody knows that you even have the money. What do you do?
St. Jude.
Yeah, my conscience would eat me alive. So I couldn't do that. That's just, I couldn't do it. I just end up putting it where it needs to go.
Are you more inclined to donate to a charity that funds research or something that helps alleviate the people who don't have a chance because it's like a terminal illness? Like, if you had to pick between the two.
I don't know. I think
It's a morbid
probably-
question.
It is. It is. I would probably pick the people that don't have a chance, and the only reason for that is unless we're talking billions of dollars, your little 2.4 million is not going to do a whole lot, you know.
Yep.
Whereas 2.4 million would do a lot for people who were on the way out, you know, and quality of life, and that, you know, in my eyes.
I would
That one-
donate it to the ASPCA.
Getting sad now.
Which is?
Doggies.
I should have fucking known.
Doggies.
Doggies.
Doggies and kitties. They help animals because animals can't help themselves when they're being abused and stuff. And ASPCA gets them out of those situations, and they don't get a lot of funding. I fund them for Amazon.
With
They have-
Smile?
Yeah, they have Amazon Smile where you can choose a charity where every order that you place part of your total goes to the charity. So every time I order on Amazon, some of my money goes to ASPCA.
Okay. Speed, you answered?
St. Jude's.
St. Jude. I would probably do the same because St. Jude does some amazing shit. So I'd probably be on the same boat. Passed Game asks, what is the one game that you have played but wish to hell you've never played it because it was so bad?
Wait, say that again.
What game did you play but you regret because it was so incredibly bad?
I mean, if you had asked me this 2 weeks ago, I know the answer.
No Man's Sky.
I would say, I don't know if it was bad. I think the only thing that comes to mind is Mass Effect Andromeda. And it's not because it was a bad game, but it was just not a good game. It was a very mediocre game compared to the original trilogy. So there's part of me that wishes I'd never played it because it kind of tainted my view of it a little bit. So
Ride to Hell Retribution. That game just shouldn't exist. If you've ever watched any videos on it. That's
Okay.
something you can get if you put like the least amount of work in the game. That is what you get.
I don't know. Well, I mean, I have so many good memories playing with people, but H1Z1.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
I have so many good memories, like Corn Squad and all that stuff. But like, yeah, I kind of regret 800 hours in that trash.
Did you see that Jace Hall is now heading the development company again?
No.
Yeah. So I don't know his significance a lot. Like, I don't know the majority of it, but apparently he is like H1Z1 savior. I don't know if he used to be lead developer on that game and then left, and now he's back. But apparently, like, everyone is super fucking excited that this guy is back on the development team.
I don't think I've ever heard of him.
Okay.
I don't give a shit.
Hey, to quote Jimmy, I don't give a fuck.
I don't regret the friendships that I made, but I regret spending so much time with it and trying to keep it alive.
Reign of Kings. I fucking forgot about that game.
I thought that was actually pretty fun.
No, that's a bad game.
What did you like about it? I thought it was hilarious playing.
This might surprise a lot of people. Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain.
Ooh.
What?
I fucking regret spending so much time playing that game. That is the most, like, animated I've ever seen Speed get on this podcast. That game was so fucking annoying.
Fucking annoying.
I didn't grow up. I didn't grow up with Metal Gear Solid, okay? The first game I played was Metal Gear Solid 5, and that game is so fucking annoying. Talk about just how, like, let's see how annoying we can make this game, but people not give a shit because of the legacy of the title.
If you have never played a Metal Gear game, I could see how that could be an issue if you jumped into 5 and how that would affect your enjoyment. I've played pretty much every one of them, except I never finished Metal Gear 3. I had a hard time.
That was a great one.
It is good. I had a hard time with the control scheme. So,
Yeah.
But no, I get it, man. If you've never played a Metal Gear game, there's a lot of lore, and then the story got rushed, and yeah,
They didn't finish it.
yeah. So
That's
Yeah,
one
I
of
didn't
the
even finish that
problems.
game. I
yeah.
stopped. I'm like, absolutely not.
And
There's
you
no
killed
way.
quiet like a douche. You didn't even save her. You just killed her. And wait, or did you run through it? Did you even do?
I just ran through because it would. Okay, here's the thing. There's this random character that you've never even heard of, that's never even brought up, and then she's sniping at you, and you have like, oh, should I kill her, or does she think that I'm undercover, or do I think that she's and then you leave, and then that's like a decision made.
She is brought up. I won't say it here. If you don't ever plan on playing it, I'll let you know about her. But they in the game later on, they're like, hey, there's this legendary sniper here. You may want to go investigate it, and you investigate it.
Okay.
And the way you beat her is the easiest thing you can ever do. And I mean, I can tell you now, or I can wait. I don't want to spoil it for anybody that wants to play it, but
Yeah, don't
usually
spoil
you
it.
can't. It's usually super hard to beat her until you know this one trick. So
Okay. Yeah, I've already talked about this on the show, but like Remax said, how many times they roll fucking credits and title scenes and
oh, it's over. Oh.
ridiculous.
You should make a Kojima credits scene for OBS
And just roll it at all times.
Just roll it every 10 minutes.
No other game would be able to get away with that. If any other game put 15-second credits after every single mission, they would get torn the fuck apart. But because Kojima is this fucking next life god, it's like, oh, it's art, bro. It has to be this way.
They
No,
fired
it
him.
doesn't. God. I'm trying to
I
think
thought
of
another
another.
game.
You did?
Bigfoot.
Big fucking foot. Absolutely. Yes. Lyric and Shorty made that game look so fun, and that was the biggest piece of shit. It was fun for the first half an hour, and then it just wasn't.
Spending like 2 hours trying to drag his glitchy body back to the camper.
Oh, look, a dead leaf. I should be able to drag Bigfoot's fat ass over it. Nope.
Nope,
Stuck
it's
for
a
hours.
big polygon.
Oh my god. Fucking Bigfoot. All right, now I'm triggered. Second to last question. If you play No Man's Sky multiplayer, is it separate saves or is it the same save state as a single player? I
You
believe
keep
it's the
your
same.
Save, you keep your save, but like your base that you've been building, I don't think is going to be there. You play on their save, but anything you collect over there while you're playing, you bring back with you. I believe. Well, I've only played a little bit. Me and Greg played, and he knows more about that because he joined my save.
Okay.
I didn't join his.
I haven't played multiplayer yet, but and I know there's some griefers and people like if you do like the randoms, you know, but you can just kick them out of your game if they come and try and grief you, you know. So
Weenie, what did Bigfoot change its name to after they got fucking slammed?
Oh no, it was Finding Bigfoot when we first downloaded it. And then they changed it to something else. And everybody in the Bigfoot community got super butthurt. And they
Yeah.
were like, okay, the name of the game is Bigfoot. That's what it is now.
All right, final question, and then we'll get to your guys' answers as far as retro DLC. I'm Not Dead No More asks, are you guys hyped for the new World of Warcraft expansion?
nope, don't play. I don't play. What are they called?
MMOs.
MMOs. Thank you. Yeah, I don't. I feel like they're like the heroine of video games, so I try and stay away.
Why hasn't he showed up for practice the past month?
What happened to Coach?
But you, Ween Dog.
I don't play WoW. So I don't care.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't care either.
I might give it a shot when vanilla comes out. I don't know if I'm going to give it a shot for this next expansion, but I might give the vanilla reboot a shot, you know, in 2025.
You would think they'd spend more time on that because when they announced it, everybody went berserk.
Right. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys all for the questions. What I want to do real quick is just go over your guys' answers from the question that I asked before. And that question being, if you could add paid DLC to any retro game, what would it be? Loophole said Gauntlet Legacy. Gigantic Gent said Dragon's Lair. Salty Sam said Perfect Dark. Let's Remax says GoldenEye. The Arbor said Star Fox 64. Hypologist and Jimmy said NFL Blitz. Passage said Battletoads. I'd pay $10 for more levels and get rid of the team killing, and when your team member dies, you both start over. Oh, is that how it works?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's
God.
impossible to beat 2-player.
God damn. Salty Sam said Pokemon Snap. Cliff said Perfect Dark. Mr. Vansman said Mario Tennis 64. And Clips also said Donkey Kong. So I'm guessing that's either Donkey Kong Country. If they added more to Donkey Kong Country, I would shit bricks. The good kind. The one that Weenie can't touch. Stay away from my butthole, okay? All very good answers.
Good answers. Yeah.
Yeah, the Perfect Dark and GoldenEye, hands down. Star Fox, absolutely. I'm
Pokemon
surprised.
Snap, that was a fun game.
That was a really fun game. Absolutely. Looples was streaming Pokemon Snap like recently. I think she was drunk streaming it with her boyfriend, I believe. Husband, boyfriend, fiance, camera. Oh yeah, there's drunk Pokemon Snap would be dope. I'm really surprised I didn't see any Marios in here because that's where it's at
I know
for
why.
me.
I know why, dude. Super Mario Maker.
And
There is-
That's what I said.
yeah,
But is it the
there's no-
same?
Well, I mean,
Those-
you can make your own. People have made some amazing levels on that game. I mean, some amazing levels. So that's pretty much your Mario DLC. I mean, you can create, more levels and shit. I mean, but yes, I agree with you. If you added some more worlds, like it's Mario World's my favorite. I think it's your favorite too, right? Is that your favorite Mario?
It's a tie between, I would say, Super Mario World with Yoshi's Island being a very close second.
Okay,
Don't you like
both very
Paper
similar.
Mario? Or do you hate Paper Mario?
That's like a
No,
different game.
I love Paper Mario. I think my list of loved games goes Super Mario World, Yoshi's Island, and then the original Paper Mario for not Super Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64.
I've never completed a Mario game.
Okay, can we start a motherfucking petition for we need to play some Mario games on stream, please?
Nope.
You should play Super Mario World.
It's easy.
Mm-hmm. It's one of the easiest ones.
Yeah.
I've played Mario games. I've just never finished one.
Well, you don't like platformers?
I don't mind them. I just don't want to stream Mario because I know I'm gonna get salty.
Oh, okay. Well,
I know that I'm gonna salt out.
You won't.
I will, because I played one on an emulator, and even I had save states, and I still got salty. Can't do it. Not streaming it.
Sad.
Shame.
Sorry.
Shame.
All right, motherfuckers. That is going